Well, hello everybody, Mr. O here, and welcome back. So today's question I'm going to answer is, how do I get my strokes and line weight so nice in some of my drawings? I didn't always do that. It was only recently when a professional kind of pointed out that I was kind of taking too much time and why. And we couldn't figure out why I wasn't able to find some of the tools. I'm going to show you what my problem was, but let me just show you one of these tools. It's called Four-Line Effect, and this is why I want to make sure this is shown. And so when you normally do like the ink pen, you get a straight line, and like me, I would enlarge it and I would go a little slower, but with the line effect tool, you're just practicing strokes. And you see what happens. The computer is programmed to automatically kind of change that. And each program, if you're using Fire Alpaca, Photoshop, Procreate, has this kind of tool. Now, do all the programs have like a line effect tool? It probably goes under a different name, probably not. So you'll have to look for it. And if you notice, when I go up is different than when I go down. And if you put a little more pressure versus light pressure, okay? So let me kind of go back to the dragon head. So I have this, and you can see that I went thicker around the outside and a little thinner on the inside. When I did it my old way, it would probably take me, I don't know, an hour to outline this, where it only took me maybe 10 minutes to do with the line stroke tool. So line stroke tool is very beneficial. So I have an old sketch that I loaded. You guys might recognize that from the logo. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a layer where I put like a transparent white on top, because when I ink, it allows me to see it better, especially when I'm going off of one of my photographs. What I like about taking cell phone shots of sketches and then loading to the computer is it's a much larger file, so the picture is actually a pretty good size to start with. So I'm just gonna keep maybe the thickness, maybe I'll go a little smaller. Let's try 12. And 12 will be just perfect. And I just kind of ink, and I'm careful of my strokes. Not worried right now, I just want to show you. And maybe that's a little too thick, a little too dark. And it's more for the outline. And I'm very careful when I do this. As you can see, you want to figure out what your stroke's going to be. And if you don't make something smaller, it'll be a little too thick when you start adding details. So this is the line effect tool. And I think in like a Fire Alpaca, it's called fade in, fade out. In other programs, it's called something different. And I don't know. If you do know, why don't you add it to the comments? And we can do it. But before I go, I do want to show you this. It's going to be a harsh cutaway, but this is going to be important. Why didn't I find that line effect tool right away? I'm going to show you. I want you to pay attention. Notice there's no toggle or cursor or the up and down thing, which I can't move right now. And I'm really stuck with what I see on my drawing display. But wait till you see when I throw it to a regular monitor. Okay, so I threw it to my second monitor. Sorry if I sound a little louder, I'm closer to the phone this way. But if you look over here, look what happens. All my choices, all the tools I couldn't get to before are here. Everything opens up. So sometimes when you're using programs on drawing displays, even your cell phone and tablets, you actually might have more tools. I don't know about you guys. I wasn't taught to in digital art. I had to learn it. And being probably an older person, as technology evolved during my lifetime, where some of you are born to it, there's things I just don't know, and I learned the hard way. But if you guys didn't know this, and like I said, it's a beautiful stroke when you do it. Use it. Don't depend on it. I still use the real gel pen, G pen. I'm assuming the G is supposed to give you that gel pen effect. But anything you guys want to help out with other people in the comments, I appreciate that. And most importantly, we're going to go through another transition. You are important. Never forget that, guys. I know you don't feel like it sometimes, but you are. Have a great day. See you soon.